Day 2. Do what you're best at. Have you ever wondered why you work harder than most people and yet your results always feel smaller? The truth is, you're not lacking energy. You're simply pouring that energy into the wrong place. Most people believe that to succeed, they need to work harder. But the truly wealthy think differently. They believe to succeed, you must place your effort in the right direction. Ordinary people work 10 hours a day to survive. Successful people work 2 hours in their strength and build a lifetime of wealth from that. This story begins with a man named Min. He once did every kind of job possible, selling products, delivering packages, trading online. He worked 12 hours a day, rarely resting on weekends. But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't break through. Everything stayed at the level of just enough. One late night he looked into the mirror and asked himself, "Why am I working so much and still not moving forward?" He remembered something from college. Whenever friends argued, he was always the one who could listen and help them understand each other. He had a natural ability to read emotions and express what others were afraid to say. But in the noise of daily life, he had forgotten that gift. Until one day, he read a line from a book that changed everything. Successful people are not the ones who do everything well. They are the ones who put their best thing in the right place. He decided to try. He learned about psychology, communication, and emotional healing. He began helping others who were lost, and soon people started calling him for advice. Within 2 years, he opened a small coaching center. Clients came from everywhere, not because of marketing, but because he was finally doing what he was born to do. We can't win a game that was designed for someone else. When you use your own strength, life begins to flow. When you fight against it, life becomes a constant uphill battle.
Real strength doesn't come from blind effort. It comes from the wisdom to choose the right arena. Look at the people who changed the world. Steve Jobs was not the best engineer, but he had unmatched taste and vision. Apple became a global empire, not just through technology, but through his unique blend of design and innovation. Warren Buffett didn't chase every opportunity. He focused on one single skill, evaluating business value. That one skill made him one of the richest men alive. And then there's Trang, an ordinary office worker who loved writing, but never dared to do it full-time. One day, she started a blog about her work experiences. Within a year, she was invited to write a book. And today, she earns a living doing what she loves. None of these people tried to be good at everything. They simply went deep into one strength and multiplied it. The biggest mistake most people make is trying to become someone else. You see someone making money from business, you try to copy them. You see another succeed in teaching, you try to follow their steps. But you forget that they are using their strength, while you are abandoning yours. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. The world needs you to be the best version of yourself. You might be hardworking, but if your direction is wrong, you're only wasting energy faster. So how do you find what you're best at? Start with 3 simple questions. First, what makes you forget time when you do it? Second, when people face challenges, what do they usually come to you for help with? And third, if money didn't matter,
What would you still love doing every single day? Write down your answers for 7 days. Don't rush. Your brain needs time to filter what's real. Then start amplifying it. If you're good at writing, write daily. If you're great at listening, use it to help others. If you're persuasive, make it your professional strength. Your strength is a seed, and like every seed, it needs daily care to grow. When you focus on your strength, you enter a state of flow. Time disappears. You stop working. You start living. That's when creativity doubles, energy multiplies, and results explode. Successful people don't do more than others. They simply spend 90% of their time on the 10% of skills that truly matter. Don't try to do everything. Choose one thing and do it to the end. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is persistence in the right direction. As Warren Buffett once said, the best way to become rich is to stay within your circle of competence and refuse to step outside of it. When you do what you're best at, your energy compounds. Your work becomes effortless, and your results grow exponentially. Today, take 15 minutes to write down 5 things you naturally do better than others. Circle 1, the one that excites you the most. That's your gold vein. Now write down 3 small actions you can take today to develop that strength further.
Maybe it's reading a book in your field. Maybe it's practicing for 30 minutes daily. Or maybe it's sharing what you know with someone else. Action creates clarity, and clarity attracts opportunity. The more you act from your strength, the more the world opens doors for you. Don't rush to run faster. Run in the right direction. Because the one who walks steadily in the right path will always go farther than the one who runs blindly. When you do what you're best at, life stops being a battle to prove yourself. It becomes a journey to express yourself. You don't need to win against everyone. You just need to win against who you were yesterday. True success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing right, doing what aligns with your essence. When you do what you're best at, the world doesn't just pay you, it remembers you. You don't have to do everything. You only have to do what you do best, and do it better every single day.